Another weekly review video where we just recap what you learned this week and what you have done in addition to going through these exercises. So, in this week, we have mainly spent time on lesson 15, which is Ser and A star. So, we saw like what is the meaning of Ser and A star, and and when is Ser used and when is A star used. Um, in um, so ser is used to describe a, um, it's basically used to address a characteristic, whereas a star is used to address a condition. And both are verbs, irregular verbs, and we also memorized the forms for each of those verbs because they don't follow the regular verbs that we have learned earlier. And then we took a basic quiz. And basic quiz, you're trying to test us on when to use ser and when to use a star. You had to pick and choose. So that's what we learned this week in the StudySpanish.com website. And in addition to that, I've been going through or reading the news, in fact, in Spanish. So this really helps in building your vocabulary because if you read it regularly, you will definitely encounter new words. And then if you make a list, you more often than not might encounter the same words again. And it's like the fact of reinforcing what you've learned, of building your vocabulary. So that's a good way to do that. So you're not only learning Spanish in terms of building vocabulary, but you're also reading the news in Spanish. So, and there's one another site. This is BBC. Let's see if it comes up. Okay, it does. All the links are in the description. Will be linked in the description. So this is another site. But I prefer the other one, the CNN one, because if you want, they also have a video. You can listen to it. You can also improve your listening skills, right? Your listening comprehension. So that is something. And then we also have, for anyone interested in sports, um, we have ESPN in Espanol. So you can catch up with the latest sports news going across the planet. So let's just pick um, a news item and try to decipher the meaning of it. So, all right, let's see. Okay, Real Madrid feature. I don't know what is this. Por seis temporadas. So, uh, so what I'm familiar with is por seis temporadas. For seis should be six. Temporadas is seasons, for 6 seasons. Real Madrid is obviously an, a football club from the English Premier League. Feature. So that is, I'm not very sure. So let's do a Google Translate.
Feature.
File. Okay. And says is 6. It should be 6. 6, yeah. And temporary season. So Let's click on it and see what happens. Okay, so and let's copy this headline and put it here. Feature. Okay, feature is science. Science. This guy for 6 seasons. All right. So and let's read this. Real Madrid completó el fichaje. I'm not sure what is fichaje, so let's do a translate. Signing again. Okay, it's derived from that.
Fichaje.
Fichaje. Fine. Okay, fichaje. So
Fichaje.
so this is a good thing to know. So I mean, if you're not very sure of how it's pronounced or how it is, what is the meaning, just do it. Just go to Google Translate. So fichaje.
Fichaje.
Okay. So Real Madrid completó el fichaje de. This is the name of the guy. I'm not going to butcher his name. So let's move on. Un futbolista, which means football star, al que segui, is it follow? Followed, okay, yeah.
Seguía.
Seguía de cerca desde hace tiempo should be time, y que podría ser medio should be, is it media or middle? Medium, yeah.
Medio.
Medium, singular. O largo plazo, el largo is it large? Length, okay.
Largo.
Largo plazo, long term. El susti, um, tongue twister. Substitute, but what is it? How is it pronounced?
Sustituto.
Sustituto. Sustituto. Del brasileño Casimiro. Casimiro. Brazilian, is it to do with Brazil? Yeah, Brazilian. Yep. Alright. Casimiro. Mira is look, but Casimiro is something totally different. Casimiro, I don't know. Alright, so, okay, let's put the whole thing. Real Madrid completed the signing of a footballer who had been closely followed for a long time and who could be a replacement or a substitute for the Brazilian Casemiro in the medium or long term. Fair enough. Let's do one more paragraph. El Real Madrid hizo oficial este sábado el fichaje del centrocampista francés de 22 años, means 22 years. This guy, procedente del Monaco con un contrato para las próximas 6 temporadas. 6 years, 6 seasons, close to 6 seasons with one contract for almost 6 seasons. Is it that? With a contract for the next 6 seasons. But proximas is proximity, but upcoming. All right. So this is how you try to decipher the meaning, learn new words, and move on. So that's what I've been doing this week. So in the next video, we will be going to um, take the mini test. So we took the basic quiz in the last video. We'll be taking the mini test on the next one. So until then, see you next time.